There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission.
Stand by to receive our transmission.
40, 40, 40, 40, 40.
Big welcome, please, for Andy Wright.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
And now, here's the world's greatest...
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Thank you. Welcome. Good evening to you. It is Wednesday, 2nd of September, and here we are. Andy Wright Travel, and the usual the usual Wednesday show. Welcome. Don't forget, you can always say hello. It would be quite polite to say hello. If you're watching there's 7 now, currently, 7 of you. Hello to Jackie. Good evening. Hello, Jackie. And good evening, Mr. Alfie. Good evening, Richard. Good evening. Welcome. Thanks for coming in tonight. As you say, I think I would be all alone, apart from the other people that are watching. Hello. Good evening to you. Thank you. So, cushion. I like that. That's very good. Yes, very good. Whoopee cushion. Yes. So, how are you? Oh, there's Neil. Hello, Neil. Good evening, Neil. Thank you for coming in today. That's very kind of you. Hope you're well. Of course, our Wednesday show. I've got to take this out of my ear because I still have a blocked ear. I've got some drops for it, but it's just taking too long. And my doctor's appointment today was cancelled, so I was going to have a word with the doctor while I was there, but the appointment was cancelled until Friday, so I couldn't really have a chat with anybody today. Hello, Dave Winder. Feeling autumnal? Where's summer gone? That's what I want to know. Have we had summer this year? Yeah, probably. We had it a few weeks ago, didn't we? It was 30 degrees and very, very hot. I kept on saying to my missus, it's bloody hot here. And she kept on saying, oh, shut up, for God's sake, it's not hot. 30 is nothing. Wait till you get to 40, then it's hot. Yes, I think so, that's right. Did a runner, that's right. Exactly. Anyway, good evening to you. Thank you for coming in. And of course, Andy Wright Travel, as always, every week, every Wednesday, 6 p.m. It'll be so fresh. Probably. Oh, it's so good to see you all today. What a week. I cannot believe it. It's just gone so quick. One minute it's Wednesday, and then you look round and bang, it's Wednesday again. I can't believe it. Let's get some background music going and see what happens. What we got? What we're going to play today? Is it actually working? No, it's not working. Why is it not working? I don't want any technological issues today. There you go. 8 and 3 thumbs up. Come on, we need some thumbs up. Thank you. Whip it. Whip it good. Whip it good. no copyright, but that don't mean nothing, Alfie. That don't mean a thing. Do it. It does not mean a thing. They can still claim it, even if it's not theirs. What it is, it's the music from Telly. So if I do a Telly advert for something, they try and claim that. I don't know why. Dave, I got my money back, mate. Oh yes, got my money back. No problem there, mate. No problem. Yeah, the bloody travel agent was trying to scam me to death. They said, "Oh no, you've got to wait. You've got to wait for the airline to give us the money before we can give you." Yep. Go to your credit card company and tell them I had it back in my bank account instantly. It was so quick I couldn't even believe it. It was there before I put the phone down. It was there. It was like, wow. Unfortunately, Lloyd has not got his because he didn't pay on credit card. He paid by debit card, and of course they can do what they like with that. But hey, so I got my money back. I'm all happy. The only thing is, it's on your credit card, and you'll just spend it. So it's basically it's gone anyway because you just waste it, don't you? I'm not rich. I don't know how it happened, but 100 quid of it went straight away. I don't know. I probably because I owed them 100 quid. They just took that out. So I've got 700 quid left, and that'll go this month probably because I've got bills to pay. So yeah, and I don't. Yeah, whatever, whatever. So good evening to you. Welcome. We are going live on all of these Twitter, Twitch, blah blah blah. All of those channels. We're going live, and of course, if you want to help me out, you can by becoming a Patreon, a YouTuber. You can do a YouTube support channel. Hello to Brian. Good evening, Brian. Brian. Thank you. And you can go, of course, you can do a super chat, or you can do PayPal. You can do whatever you damn well like. I don't mind. It's all very good. Where are we? Yeah, there we go. No, not that one. Yeah, well, that would do. That would do for now. You can afford to waive it. Number of stupid chats, yes. Well, there you go, Dave. There you go. There you go. There you go. Say no more. How's the bird? No, it's not a bird. It's a cat. He was cat sitting. Or dog sitting, I don't know which. Oh, you mean Bluey? Oh, you mean how is Bluey? What, you mean that stupid little tweety thing which goes like this?
I thought
a tweety cat a creeping up on me.
Bad old putty cat.
Dubious characters, yes. Sorry, Richard, I wasn't able to get yeah. I didn't see you on the telly though, Richard. You weren't on the telly. I've got to take this one out because it's making me deaf. Hang on. Oh, I don't really need it in there because I'm not talking to anybody, am I? So just basically, if it all goes tits up, then I can't hear you. No, I couldn't get a train. And what it was, apparently lines going into Waterloo were shut, but they were open going out, but they weren't open going in because there was engineering work, as they call it, engineering work. And of course, I couldn't get a train, and the only other way of doing it would be to go to Paddington and then go on the Circle line round. But on my scooter, I really couldn't waste the time. It would have taken me an hour and a half, and it would have been a lot of hassle. So I thought,
No.
No. Yeah, correct. The Bluey's fine. The cats are all right. They haven't They haven't eaten it yet. Right, okay. You asked Piers if he'd seen me. Oh, very good. Yes, I wanted to go. In fact, there's another one on the 26th of September. I think it'll be a bit cold by then, but hey. Although I did read today, there's going to be another heat wave. There's going to be a heat wave in September. So it's going to be really, really hot again. So that'd be good. That'd be really good. I'm happy with that if it is. Yeah. So 26th of September, hopefully the trains will be running by then back into Waterloo. Because I mean, if you look at the map where Waterloo is, it's just literally across the river. So you go across the bridge and then up and you're there. Big rally in Dover, okay. Yeah. There was one in Germany, wasn't there, last weekend as well. Very high in 40s, yeah. I think what you're doing is you're sending it to us. Yes, September, Jackie. September, not sure when exactly, but that's what I read it in. I read it in the paper. No, it was online somewhere. I don't know where. But hey, you know. So who else we got? We got 11 watching at the moment. Get some thumbs up.
Whip it.
Thank you. Whip it good.
Whip it good.
Whip it. Whip it good. Come on, Jackie, get your whip out. Get your whip out. Oh no, not the paper. It's that mainstream media, isn't it? That's what it is. Never believe it. Anybody who's watching, anybody watches Good Morning Britain, yeah, or whatever it's called, with that Piers bloke, that was a classic example of bullying. If I ever saw one, those lot on there are bullies. They really are. I could not believe what I was watching. Big bullies. It seems to be quite common these days, bullying. I don't know what it is. Bobby Crush! Hey, Bobby Crush. Ooh, I can crush his rat. Good evening, Bobby Crush. Hey, big up. I can't hear anything because I haven't got my headphones on because I got bad ear. But welcome. Yeah. There we go. Could crush a grit. So we get some more people. Don't forget, give us thumbs up. Thank you very much. Thumbs up.
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so? Get and do it now. Thumbs up. Thank you. So we are going live everywhere. You don't need a mask if you're in a coffee shop or a footballer. Oh, that's funny. And you don't need it if you're in Egypt. Oh, thank you. Wow. Thank you, Neil. Brilliant. Well done, mate. Towards the holiday fund. Quite true. Stupid. Yeah. Yeah. No problem. Oh, my goodness me. Yep, I mean, I did see that story, Richard. The one that you referred to. Of course, you have all watched my video today. There's 2 videos actually. We got Station Road and the Thailand travel news. Yep, so there's 2 videos for you to watch. I went out Saturday, so instead of going to London because I couldn't get there, I went to local town, and I made 2 or 3 vlogs, which have yet to come out. But that was quite good. Quite strange actually, being out and about videoing when you haven't done it for 5 months. It's like really weird. Yeah, it was really, really strange. I was busy on bank holiday. Yes, you're right, Jackie. Thank you for asking. You was amazed. Station Road, Swindon is near the station. Steve Bertram, why do you need thumbs up? Oh, well, I do need thumbs up. I need lots of thumbs up. Whip it good. Thumbs up. Whip it good. Thank you very much. Doesn't take much. Just click that button. I've not watched them yet. Well, you have some entertainment there, Brian. Good for you. Yes, unfortunately, Jackie, I wasn't, as I told you before, there wasn't going to be a show, bank holiday, and it was a good job I didn't commit because the internet was down and Virgin Media were playing up, so I basically had no internet Monday, or it was so slow that you could probably walk faster. Lloyd, hello Lloyd, good evening. Doesn't cost anything, but hey, thumbs up. Quite right. I need a thumbs up. Yes, so Monday, Virgin Media playing their usual game. Of course, I have a phone line with it, and it's connected to my emergency medical thing, which if I have a problem, I can press the button. And of course, the phone line doesn't work. And so I rang them up, said the phone line doesn't work, and the phone line thing down here was flashing. So I knew there was a problem with it, even though the internet said there was no problem. And they said, oh, there's no problem. It is working. I said, boy, you try calling them because it ain't working. I said, it don't work. Got no ringtone. Anyway, they say, oh, I send an engineer around. I thought, okay, when? Guess what? No, I pressed the wrong button. Guess what? It's going to be Saturday. 5 days. They're going to make me wait 5 days. And I said, I've got this medical machine that's connected to it. And they went, oh, well, okay, then, well, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Ant and Decker moving into Welsh Heroes Castle. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a bit lost, hasn't you, Lou? You've had to find your way around. And you do live in Welsh Wales, so what do you expect, you know? It's quite a challenge, isn't it? My dad's all right, thank you, Jackie. He's not doing too badly. We're still having to travel. The good thing is Friday, I've got to go to the hospital anyway. That's right, that's quite handy, really. Because they moved my appointment from today to Friday because the machine's broke. And X-ray, whatever. And It's broken. So I've got to go all the way down to Salisbury Friday. So I should be down there having the X-ray done. So yeah, not looking forward to the drive. But you know what? It's better than nothing, isn't it? Better than kicking the ass. It gives you a day out. Yes, I was getting a bit silly in it, Richard. They basically, we can't make because we're not there. We've got a problem. All our phone lines are busy. Yeah, right. I don't know. Whatever. You're off to Thailand. I doubt it very much, Lloyd. You'll be lucky. Look, I've told you before, you're going to have the frying pan of doom.
Ow!
It's my body broken. Brian. That's quite funny, actually. Oh, my God. You waited over 1 hour for 2 calls? Oh, Christ, that's a long time. And then I bet they didn't phone or you didn't get through. You won't be going in December, Lloyd. I can tell you that now. You will not be going to Thailand before next year. I can pretty much guarantee it. Is that the travel company that's done that? They fobbed you off with a ticket change. They said, we're not going to give you your money back. We're going to give you a ticket to Thailand. Yeah, right. So you went to say it closed at 2 p.m.? Jesus, that's pretty bad. They're probably going to claim that they haven't got any staff. That's what it is. Got no staff working. Oh, nearly drowned myself. I've just down my clean t-shirt. If anybody would like to come on, the link is now available. So give us a audio visual if you want to come on and have a chat with me live Wednesday, 6:25. Come and have a chat with me live audio visual. Remember that if you're a troll and you want to come on and you've got the bollocks, then please feel free to remind yourself that you do need to have a camera, because nobody comes on unless I can see your goddamn face. And talking of faces, it's Mr. Alfie Bob. I got to put my bleeding earphones back in now. Oh, shit.
I've not been on for a while, so I thought I'd come on for a quick chat.
Yeah, did you like my introduction?
Lloyd, before you go on to somebody else's cash giveaway chat, listen to someone that knows the prime number of the universe. You've no chance of getting into Thailand at the end of December.
Yeah, that's right.
Unless you go in fine pieces in a black bin bag.
I mean, to be fair, anybody that wants to go there now is going to be spending £1,000 on 2 weeks in a hotel before they even get there.
Well, there's still a restricted list. You know, you've got to be mega wealthy to get over there, or a complete nutter idiot under those rules.
That's right. I'm just going to say hello to Gogo. Hello, Gogo. Good evening.
Hi, Gogo.
And of course, Jim. Hello, Jim. He reckons it's all colours.
To stay in one of these expensive hotels But who in the right mind wants to go on holiday and stay in a hotel room on their own for 2 weeks?
Well, exactly. I mean, it's just silly.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
No.
I wouldn't. I asked why, one of the reasons why I didn't go.
No way. No way.
No, it is very, very silly. But, he reckons that he's got it all covered.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, he's winding us up. Which
He
is,
should have. He should have changed his flight ticket straight out of Cuckoo Land. Well, the thing is, it's going to be even worse now. All these mass protests in all these countries, thousands not wearing face masks because they say it's against the human rights issues and a lot of other BS. And it's just going to exacerbate the problem. Especially to countries like Thailand, because they're just not going to let anybody in.
Well, they were quoting today that they've had, now it's 100 days with no new infections, no new cases, but they've still got 93 in hospital and 58 deaths.
Yeah, what I read on the Pattaya newspaper today, and I may have misread it or may have misunderstood it, but they've got big problems on the border between Thailand and what do you call it? Myanmar.
Myanmar.
That's it, Myanmar. And they've got a lot of workers trying to creep over that's been infected. Now, what I read today was there was 2 Greek children and 5, I think it was from the EU countries, crossed over somewhere and they were all infected. Now, I may have misread it, but it read like that as far as I was concerned. Well, they've even got the Thai Navy now patrolling the waters, and they say that they're going to come down really heavy on this illegal crossing. So...
I thought Myanmar was a land border, not a sea border.
No, it's they cross the water, don't they?
Is there water?
No, it must be a wide river or some bloody thing.
That's down in the south, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. There is a batch of a batch of water between. Yeah.
I don't think the Thai Navy has ships with wheels on, do they?
Well, I don't know what they've got.
No. I wasn't very good at geography, so I'll stand corrected on anything I say to do with landmass and borders.
Yeah.
But apparently all these infections...
They've got submarines, that's what it is.
Yeah. They're getting through from the Bangladeshi border.
Yes. So,
of course, they blame in Bangladesh for allowing it.
Lloyd is saying that it's no different for him. He spent 2 weeks in a hotel room last time, and this time it'll just be a government hotel and not a. And then he reckons he's getting his retirement visa and staying there.
Who's this?
Lloyd.
Oh, Lloyd.
Do you reckon?
It's cloud cuckoo land again, isn't it? I think he's living too close to them sheep. But if you believe that, Lloyd, and you go to sleep with no thoughts in your mind except Thailand in December, well, the best of luck to you.
I don't know whether to believe him now. I don't know. But I don't know. But he couldn't go there in December anyway, because he's not one of the groups that can go. He's not married to somebody. Unless he's got married quickly.
Well, even then, he'd still have to isolate for 14 days.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter if your last name is God.
Yeah.
But
he's not worried about that, because he's saying that he did that last time and he didn't have to. last time.
Yeah, but he may not be worried about it, but he'd be stuck in that
Yeah.
that hotel room for 14 days with only him and Five-Fingered Murray for company.
Because you're not allowed to have any visitors. You can't have anybody
No.
coming in.
No. Unless you've got a
visitors.
jetpack and can get up there to the balcony.
They're the same people that we have in landing in Dover, apparently, according to Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when I went for walkers yesterday to the bank, and I did actually pass tourists in Luxor. There was a group of 4 Italians, and I know they were tourists. They asked me what price to pay in a taxi from this A to B. So I said, "Are you on holiday?" And they said yes. I said, "Well, thanks for giving Egypt a try." Soft gets. But, and then I passed a black American guy when I stopped off for a coffee. So they are coming in, but Egypt stated since they started flights again, they've had 165,000 tourists in the country. So that is covering between 4 and 6 week period from now. But they've made it so difficult, and I can't understand the sense behind it, because if you say you're coming from the UK, and you fly direct to Hurghada or Sharm el Sheikh, you do not need a COVID-free certificate.
Right.
But if you land at Cairo, you do. So the thing is, anybody has easy access all over Egypt from Hurghada. So they've not been checked and they may have the virus.
Yeah.
And also, they're now saying it has to be no older than 48 hours.
Oh, God.
Check. And a lot of people saying this is virtually impossible to get. People are actually missing the flights now and complaining. Now, why issue that new order from the previous 72-hour requirement when they're allowing people to fly into Hurghada and Sharm without a check? It just doesn't make sense.
I don't think there's any logic behind any of what anybody is doing these days. I think it's just random. They just think, oh, we'll have an idea. I've got to answer a question first of all. So, Mr. Bob up, Mr. Bob down. Hello, good evening to you. The question is, will you get your refund on your Thai flight? The answer is you should do, because, the easiest way to get it would be to contact your credit card if you paid on that, and you'll get that instantly. If you're going to rely on Thai Air to give you your refund, you may have a little bit of a wait, and they might offer you a credit note, or they may offer you a transfer to a different flight. So depending on what you want to do about that, whether you want your money back or whether you want to wait and have a ticket, another ticket. But I got mine back through the credit card because the travel agent was not going to give me it. So there you go. There is a question for you, Alfie, which I think you have answered in the past, but it is... Jackie, why did you move to Egypt to live?
Okay, cut a very long story short, I had to sacrifice 3 years of my life going for a full-time carer for the old chap. He was given 6 months to live, but he hung on for just over 3 years with the medication. So when his time came, I was absolutely exhausted, and because I'd inherited everything, we now had the money, because we lost all our savings having to go to full-time carer.
Yeah.
So I told the wife, I said, go down to the travel agent, book us 2 weeks luxury holiday anywhere on the planet. You choose. I'm not bothered. I just want to get away. So she chose 7-night luxury cruise on the Nile and a 7 nights all in at the Hilton Hotel. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yep.
Was back 3 months after that, 3 months after that, a few months after that. And the wife had spondylosis of the spine, arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis due to a severe accident she had. And with all the medication and the manipulation of all the bones and muscles, nothing was working for her. She was registered disabled. But every time she got back from here, she felt 100 times better.
Yeah.
But it only lasted about 2 months maximum, then it all came back. I'd earned enough money with the business. I could afford to retire early. I was fed up with the UK, so we just upped and moved to Egypt. And that's it, basically. And I haven't regretted it, you know.
But you didn't really look at anywhere else, though, just Egypt. You didn't think, oh, I might go and live in Spain or somewhere.
Just fell in love with the place. It was so relaxed and easygoing, and there was a vibrant nightlife then, if you wanted it. Good restaurants, bars, discos. We immediately made friends with other expats as well as holiday makers, many of which are still my good friends 14 years down the line. And it was extremely cheap. There was no problem buying land or a house or having a house built. The government welcomed that. It was very good returns on any capital you had in the bank, high interest rates. So it was just good for us. You know, it ticked every box. And we still had enough money to travel anywhere else in the world we wanted to at any given moment in time. But we found ourselves not wanting to. Everything we wanted was here.
And you are in Luxor, aren't you? Luxor. It's not...
Yeah, Upper Egypt.
Yeah. Upper Egypt.
Yeah. But yeah, things have changed dramatically. 2 revolutions and now this virus. So tourism's been near enough decimated. It's very rare.
It's all over the world, isn't it? Oh, that's the trouble.
And the last 3.5 years, I've lost 5 very close friends I had over here. All heart attacks. A large number returned to the native countries when the second revolution kicked off. So I don't really see what friends I have here now, but that's okay for me because I love the solitary life. It's no problem for me.
Yeah.
And but I still love the place. I really do enjoy living here.
Have you ever been back to the UK to see family or friends or whatever?
Yes, we'd been here approximately 3 years, and the problem we had with this country then is you could not buy decent clothes, and the sun here does destroy clothes quickly. So we went back for a fortnight, stayed at a hotel in my local town, and did a massive shopping, met up with a few friends and what have you. But I realised as soon as I got back, thank God I'm home. God, it was we'd only been away for, just a little bit over 3 years, but God, it had turned into such a depressing place. You know, exaggerating a bit, but it seemed like hundreds of the shops had closed down, mass unemployment, everybody on the streets were miserable or either drunk or drugged up. The streets were filthy.
Yeah.
The vibrancy it used to have had completely and utterly disappeared. And I was just glad to get out of the place. And I vowed then I will never return to the UK. Never have done, never will.
It's not much different now. It's not much different now, is it? I mean, it's getting worse. Richard, yes, the answer is yes, near Karnak Temple. If you've watched the series, Alpha series, there is a series 2 coming out very soon. So kind of go and watch the episodes, and you'll see what it's like around where he lives. Yeah.
I live about a 20-minute walk from Karnak Temple.
Yeah. You didn't do any filming in there, did you? You said you were going to go back, and I don't think you did.
But then this virus kicked in and everything suddenly closed.
Oh.
Because I was going to do the museums.
Yeah.
I wasn't really going to do the temples because there's that much footage on YouTube of Luxor and Karnak Temple. Far better than I could do with me telephone camera. You know, with knowledgeable explanations about what you're actually seeing. I mean, so I'm not into the history. The only history I know about is what I've been told about Egyptologists and tour guides over the years.
Yeah. Not your mummy?
No, not my mummy. No. But, and that, to be honest with you, I've been around. Yeah, go on.
Richard's been there, apparently. He was there and he's seen the temple, and he was on a Nile cruise as well, so he's done that. Yeah.
I mean, say it's a magnificent structure, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I think Karnak Temple is far superior to Luxor Temple.
Yeah.
But I've been round it so many times with friends that's come over to visit and stay with us or stay in the local hotels. You just don't really feel like going round again. And you get mithered to death as soon as you set foot in these places. The Egyptian guides, so to speak.
Yeah.
There are not official guides. They're on your back all the time, dragging you over. I'll show you this. Even when you say, no, thank you, I just want to be left alone and enjoy the moment. They're literally physically dragging you over to something. They carry on talking. And when they finally get the point of, no, you're not wanted, then they mither you to death for money. It just spoils the visit.
So, you know, it's like anywhere you go as a tourist, you know, you are a target for money making, and so.
Yeah, well, I got that when I visited Athens, but a polite no thank you, okay, sorry, enjoy your day, and they walked off. But the Egyptians are Klingons. They will not go until they've received at least 30 no thank yous. And then you have to use the verbals on them, which, you know.
Yeah, not very good, really. What do you miss most about the UK, if anything at all?
Well, I do. I miss the Lake District. I spent every free moment in time I had touring around the lakes. I miss just standing at a bar in a typical English pub, enjoying a pint. I miss some of the food you can buy there. I'd like to say I miss my friends, but I don't really.
Are there any like groups that you belong to? This is a question from Jackie saying, have you got any groups that you attend or activities that you do? I know that because I do the video. Yeah, where you are.
Well, this second series, I joined the pop-up walks.
Yeah. Well, of course, I know that, but they don't know that.
Yeah. And we just go for long walks on either side of the Nile River in the countryside, local villages, blah, blah, blah. It's a mixture of expats that live here and tourists, because it is advertised on the Facebook page. So you're welcome to join. It's free of charge, very well organised. And
well, they didn't have quick, don't they? They didn't have to go like a rocket.
Yeah. Well, this is what surprised me. I mean, so I thought it would be a nice little amble through the countryside, but bloody hell, they like on bloody speed race.
Bloody route march.
Yeah. Well,
Hey up, Kev. Hello, Kev, mate.
We're doing it Yorkshire style.
Good evening.
Yorkshire style.
He's not a crown green bowler. No, Bobby.
no, there's no.
Is crime low in Egypt?
There's no
What's
bowling
crime like?
greens here.
No bowling greens, no. There's no
We have a
green.
bowling alley
Yeah.
and golf courses, but I'm not into either of those, so it doesn't really interest me. But that's the only group I'm sort of a member of, and that's a winter thing.
They don't really do pubs, do they? No pubs or clubs?
No, they've all gone. The bars are all closed. The discos are all closed. 80% of the hotels are closed. It's just the ones that fit the criteria the government has laid out to fight the virus, which are the better 4 or 5 hotels in Luxor.
Yeah. What about crime?
If you're a nightlife waller, this ain't the place for you.
No, it's a bit quiet.
Yeah.
Hi, Bus Bob. Hello, Bus Bob. Good evening. And crime, is it good, bad?
There's no Egyptian pubs, Bobby. They have mainly lagers, which they brew here. There's a big brewery on the West Bank. Stella is one of them. And I can't think of the other one, but they're all like Nat's P.
Stella Artui. Stella Artui. Yeah.
But there's plenty Carlsberg in bottles and tins and sometimes draft. The draft isn't too bad, but the tins are absolutely terrible. But they do a couple of extremely strong beers, the 15 to 17.5%.
Wow.
And they're quite nice. I usually get a couple in for Christmas, but it could be February before I feel like drinking one. But they are a nice beer.
Yeah. Yes.
I just don't like the ale over here, apart from the 2 bottles I've just mentioned. So I never drink over here. That's why I enjoy going to Thailand. Such a wide selection of good beers.
Yeah, there's a big choice, isn't there? A big choice. No Tim Taylor. Sorry, Kev. No Tim Taylor. No Newcastle Brown.
No, unfortunately, because I do like a Nuki Brown.
I loved them. That's my first beer ever was Nuki Brown.
Yeah.
All them years ago.
The top hotels sell Guinness.
Yeah. I can't drink Guinness.
The big cans. I used to drink Guinness, but just suddenly went off it. But they have produced some really top-end beers here since I first came here. Like Red Stella, beautiful bitter light drink. A black stout, which was really good. One called Oro, which was extremely strong. Beautiful drink, but they've just all disappeared several years ago.
Oh.
So what they need here, when I did that first section of vlogs, I was at the rowing club, and I did some filming on it. Massive big open area, but you've also got an extremely large AC indoor area. Beneath it, you've got a plush club type area, and it's never used. Now, if they're not going to do anything to offer the tourists, that is one place that should have a few quid spent on it. Import a good selection of imported beers, like Thailand does,
which
would make money for the government, on the import taxes, And the tourists would pay the prices because the main complaint is Egypt's all right, but the ale's crap. You know, you want to settle down at night with a drink you can enjoy.
Yeah.
You know, they could have live music on there. They've got 3 separate areas to suit everybody. As I say, it must seat 150 on the top deck outside. So if you're smoking, you can go there. Or you can go in the glass box, as I call it, the AC, or downstairs in the club, the water's edge. And yeah, it's just left idle. You know,
Is that the one that you videoed?
yes, I videoed it.
You were on the top, and then you were near somebody, and you couldn't work out why they were so near.
Yeah, the Christian woman told me to go and sit somewhere else with my cigarette, and there was 200 chairs empty at the time.
Yeah.
She sat near me.
Ah, that's the one. Yes. Have you ever been to the doctor over there, and what's it like? Is it better or worse than here?
They're quite good, actually. I've been to the doctors 1 or 2 times. I never visited the doctors in the UK. I've been lucky with my health, but I had a really big boil behind my right ear, and it was getting the size of a grey. So I went to the doctors. It wasn't painful. It was just getting so big. My ear flap was getting parallel to my bloody head. So he recommended I go to the hospital. Well, I chose to go to a private clinic, and I had it sliced up and cleaned up, and that was it. But the doctors, they're okay, because you have like the blood doctor, or the bone doctor, or the eye doctor, or the ear, nose and throat doctor, or the foot doctor, you know. So that's the advantage of having Kalia as a friend. You know, I'll say, hey, I'm having real trouble with this knee. Okay, I know a good knee doctor.
Right.
So to see the doctor, you pay 50 Egyptian, which is £2 sterling. And then you get in to see him. He'll give you the once over, diagnose what you've got, give you a prescription. That may cost you another 30 to 50 Egyptian for seeing him. The medication here is ultra low cost wise, and really you don't need a prescription for anything. You just walk in a pharmacy here and ask for it. You're giving it over the counter, no problem. On the whole, they're okay, the doctors. The dentists are very good. I've had quite a bit of work on my teeth since I actually moved here. I had 2 crowns fitted about 2 years ago. They've never given me any trouble since, and they cost about, I forget now, roughly £70 sterling. For the 2
yeah, you
crowns.
wouldn't get that here. Bloody hell, that's pretty good.
It was about 4 or 5 visits.
Yeah.
And never felt a thing. The only problem you have here with dentists, and it seems to be inherent in all the dentist surgeries you end up in, similar to the ones in the UK, there's a television on the wall to take your attention away from, you know, the stuff you're having done. It's usually the breakfast show they're playing or something like that. But here, it's only football.
Oh, God.
Now, he was just about to give me this injection. At the same time, one eye was watching the screen. Whichever team it was, they scored, and he went, yay! Excuse the expletive. The bloody injection nearly went up my right nostril. And he said, oh, sorry. Anyway, give me this injection, and it was the first one for the root canal treatment. God, I went blind in one eye for 30 seconds.
Oh, God.
And I said, Christ, what have you done? I've gone blind. Can't see. He said, oh, it's okay. That means it's working.
Oh, great.
And
oh,
yeah,
bloody hell.
the treatment was good. It was, apart from that little incident. Nice, clean surgeries. Waiting rooms a bit iffy. But a lot of them are offering free Wi-Fi, you know, as a customer.
Hmm.
And
As you're waiting.
yeah. So, just remember, it was exactly £95 sterling, all told, for all the treatment.
Pretty good. You wouldn't get that
No,
here. I'll tell you that now.
no,
You would not.
Happy with
No.
that.
Yeah. Question from Jackie about various religious establishments. Obviously, being a Muslim country, there is mosque, but is there any other types of establishment?
All denominations are available in the whole of Egypt. 90% of the country is Muslim. And then the other 10%, about 8% of those are Coptic Christians. And then you have all the other denominations like Catholics and evangelists and various other religions, you know, Christian-based religions.
Yeah.
And they get on together, you know, they've got a mutual respect because they may not respect the person, but they respect a person's religion. So there's never any religious divide. They all get on together and no problem.
Yeah, sure.
So,
unlike over here.
Yeah. Well, there's just this common respect for each other. It comes automatic. You know, it's obviously you don't get any Christians marrying Muslims and vice versa. But if a Christian is willing to convert to Islam, then it's 100% A-OK.
Yeah.
But it's extremely frowned upon if a Muslim converts to Christianity.
Really?
You know, especially in the rural villages, the people involved, the man and the woman, have been stoned to death and blah blah blah. But it's a different set of rules in the really rural areas. You know, the village elders make the laws, they carry the laws out. There's no police interference. It's very rare that the police learn about it anyway. And slowly these things are changing, you know. But it's going to take a while.
Bobby Crush likes to get stoned. I don't think you're on about the right sort of stone.
No, not really.
No, not Bobby.
The final one is usually a concrete building block on the head, just to make sure it's done.
Make sure it works.
But it's rare. It is very rare that you hear of an incident like that happening now, because it does get reported. The last one I heard about was in Lower Egypt area. And that was about 6 years ago. But there has been various times when a predominantly Muslim village or town area is suddenly besieged by what they see as too many Christians moving in for businesses and that. So some villages have suffered by having all the Christian houses and businesses destroyed by fire. The last one was about 4 years ago, something like that. So it's just the way it is, you know. And you've got to, yeah, you can have your own private thoughts on the matter, but it's their country, the rules of existence, and it's not for me to comment on it, really, whether I
Which
agree or disagree with it.
is exactly the same for Thailand. There's lots of
Yeah.
people commenting about various things going on over there. They should mind their own business and let them remember that it's not their country. They should keep their nose out. And basically, we are guests in the country.
Yeah. Well, the same goes for the UK with all the people that's come in from various other countries. You know, it's difficult for a lot of the UK population to accept them, which is understandable. But they all seem to have the same opinion. Well, you're a guest here, so don't start shoving your religion down our throats. You're not entitled to an opinion. Well, that is how it is for me here. I'm a guest, you know.
Yeah.
So you either like it or I lump it. You know, who am I to start dictating my points of view and demanding this should be changed or that should be corrected? I'm a guest here, you know. Even though I have 12-month visas, I'm still on a tourist visa. You know, I'm a guest.
Yeah.
It's not my business how the country's run, what happens in the country. You know, they've got their own people to sort any problems out, and governments to control this and police to control that. I've never been interested in politics anyway. I've never voted in my life all the time I lived in the UK. I could see from a very early age that it was pointless voting for anybody because they were just all basically telling lies just to get that vote.
Well, you know what they say, don't you, about voting? You know what they say? They say that if it made any difference, then they wouldn't let you vote. So you're quite right. It's pointless.
Yeah.
It really is.
But voting isn't very popular here. I mean, so they brought in a new law about 18 months, 2 years ago that any Egyptian, because obviously they have to vote with the ID card, and everybody's ID card is on the computer base. If they didn't vote, they got fined 500 Egyptian, which is an absolute fortune to 85% of the Egyptian population. It's never been implemented. But I know just in the Karnak area, many didn't vote for this second term of office. Didn't make any difference. He still got in, like. And there's quite a lot of dissension on the streets. They don't like what he's doing, and a lot of the freebies have been taken away, and the subsidised things like oil, rice, flour, bread.
Yeah.
But as somebody from outside looking in, personally, I think he's doing the best job he can. And slowly he will turn the country around and make it prosper again. You know, I mean, it's a big hiccup, the virus. You know, that's crucified the revenue from tourists. But I think he's doing a good job. I do, and that's my honest opinion. It's going to be hard for a lot of people, but they'll reap the benefits, you know, in 3 or 4 or 5 years' time. But they won't notice that because the Egyptian people are complainers by nature, a little bit like the UK people.
Yeah.
You know, they like to complain about anything and nothing.
Yeah.
But again, that's just my point of view. A lot of people would disagree with it, but watching what he's doing and seeing the benefits that's already been made, I think he's doing a good job. Not easy turning a country around.
No, it's not. And also remaining popular when doing it.
Well, I don't think the word popularity can be used in any way or form towards the government in Egypt. They're just not popular, full stop. But which government in which country is popular?
Yes.
You know, every single country, all the citizens, well, a lot of the citizens have a complaint about X, Y, or Z. They want it made better, or they want to change it, or they want to do away with it. Just look how many are complaining now with this virus. They think because you're a prime minister or a president or a king or an absolute ruler over a country, you know immediately how to control a pandemic when they've never experienced a pandemic before.
No.
So they rely on the scientists and the bacteriologists and the doctors and the medical professions and the scientists, but they've never experienced a pandemic before. It's all research that they've worked on in the possibility, but not one single country on the planet was geared up to handle a pandemic because they never expected to have one.
Mm.
And it's had to be a mad rush of trying to, fix the problem. But there are so many problems automatically attributed to such a thing as a pandemic. Which direction are they going to go? Who do they listen to first? You're talking about a guy that's just been voted into office a couple of years. He might know about world affairs or who to threaten to bomb and not to bomb, but trying to fight a pandemic, a hidden killer, it's bloody difficult. And yet they're all crying, you should have done it better. You had the chance to do this. You had the chance to do that. They don't know enough to do it fast enough and correctly and get rid of it and create a vaccine. Like the Russians have this vaccine. I've just been watching on the news that the teachers are supposed to be, have been offered it first because all the kids have just started back to school.
Yeah.
90% have refused to take it because it's not been tested.
Yeah.
And yet the government's insisting, phase 3 is actually operating now, but no results in yet. They still won't release the data of what this vaccine contains. They just say it's platform 3 and platform 5 or some bloody hogwarts like that. And their own people don't want to take it because they know nothing about it. They don't know if it's going to work. They don't know if they're all going to wake up in 3 months' time glowing green. And I wouldn't
No, I wouldn't take it. If you don't know what's in it, then.
So they're talking about now making it mandatory.
Yeah, I know.
That's all wrong. You shouldn't be able to force people to have an injection.
Well, it's a contentious issue, isn't it? That really we can't really talk about here. Otherwise, we will get demonetized. Just going to say hello to Pirmo. Hello, Pirmo. Good evening from Chiang Mai. Well, good morning, actually. Was it 1 a.m.? 10 past 1 a.m.? Hello. Good day. And who else? Oh, yes. There was a question there from Brian. Have you been on a camel?
No, I haven't. And I wouldn't wish to go on a camel, Brian. There are some on this new season. They're quite popular on the West Bank with tourists and that. But they're dirty, vicious creatures. And
they spit, don't they?
Yeah.
Nasty little things.
Well, you'll see how they are on this season of videos.
Well, I'm looking forward to that, which will be out. The season two will be out very soon. I'm going to say hello to JC. Hello, JC.
Bad old putty cat.
JC in Wales. Hello, JC the cat. We have a range of viewers on this show, including cats.
It attracts a lot of pussy, doesn't it? I mean, so I've got 6 avidly watching the screen.
Yeah. We like pussy on the show.
Getting on to that, let's just call them injections, right? A few years ago, I had a very good friend, Anthony, living here. British guy. Spent 6 months on the American cruise liners, head of entertainment. Loved the job, very well paid, that allowed him to live his other 6 months here because he was into photography. Very good photographer he was. Now, I'd say he was about 32, 33. In full fitness, in health. Okay, really enjoyed life. Anyway, about 5 years ago, he left Egypt to join the cruise, wherever it was on the planet. And these were world cruises, so he really enjoyed that as well.
Hmm.
And when he got to the, what I'm going to call the muster station, where they all met up and given a brief of where they're going, what they're doing, and blah, 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 he was told, oh, by the way, there's a compulsory injection you have to have. So he said, what's it for? And he said, well, there's 1 or 2 countries that this, that, and the other is a little bit of a problem at the moment. I know you don't leave the ship, but it's company policy that you have to have this injection. So he said, I don't want it. Because he asked what was in it. They wouldn't tell him or couldn't tell him.
No.
So I said, no, I don't want it. He said, well, okay, your contract's terminated then. Because we're not going to be held liable for any disease or sickness if you don't take this. So, given a blunt reply like that, he agreed to have the injection. Did the 6-month cruise, came back to Egypt. He'd been here about 4 weeks, and then he started feeling a bit funny. Various little medical things started cropping up: coordination, memory, speech. And he visited a couple of specialists here, and we have got 2 very good international clinics stroke hospitals here. Private, cost a lot of money, but he was okay for money, so you know, he got the specialist treatment and that. And he said, you seem to be okay on all the tests we've done, so we can't explain what's happening to you. Anyway, over 4 months, he got worse. His speech got worse. He literally couldn't pick a cup of tea up. He couldn't use his camera. He was losing all the strength from his muscles and his walking ability. So he had no option but to go back to the UK. And he went to the local doctor first that he had over there, family doctor. He was sent to the hospital, then he was sent to specialists. And they all drew the same conclusion. It was the cocktail of drugs in this injection. And he even got his local MP involved in it, trying to find what was in this injection, and they just wouldn't release the data. And it took them a long time to finally discover that several other crew members had suffered the same illnesses due to this injection. But it was only a low percentage compared to how many had actually had it. And it's a little bit like that Gulf War syndrome, you know, when they were forced to take these mass injections and they had no choice. And his life's ruined now. He can't be fixed. There's no cure. And because of the situation of being British on an American cruise liner, he's no legal claim for compensation. He's tried. So his life is completely 100% ruined because he was forced to take an injection that there was no information about what it contained. He didn't want it, but he was given the option: terminate your contract or take the injection, your choice. And I won't name the cruise company, but it's a very well known one.
Yeah, we can guess. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot of that coming along, and unfortunately, it's going to be.
Well, like if they had that same option here, I would not take the injection.
No.
But if they made it compulsory, then I would have to take it, because otherwise they wouldn't let me live here. You know, but I'd hang on for as long as I could get away with it before I got stabbed. Make sure not too many people were dropping dead 2 months later.
Yeah, it's a big problem, and of course, other countries are more likely to make it difficult to avoid.
Yeah.
Certainly, they're having issues in Australia, aren't they, at the moment?
Yeah. Well, they're having issues in all the countries that's developing or about to give the go-ahead on viruses, projecting the end of the year, beginning of next year. Now, don't get me wrong, if it proves to work, I've no problem.
Mm.
But it's not having the long-term tests and observations that drugs have automatically, because they need to fast-track it out to try and control what's happening.
Mm.
Or same as this blood plasma therapy that they're doing in America. So many of the professionals saying it only works if you're caught within use it the first 24, 36 hours. It's no good giving it to anybody that's 3 or 4 or 5 days along the line. It's only beneficial to an extremely small percent of those that receive it. 70,000 have received it over the last several months with only a very, very low success rate. So it's basically no good. It's a waste of time. But Trumpton is saying it's the dog's bollocks. It's a miracle cure we've all been waiting for.
I don't get involved in any of the American stuff because it's far too complicated. I'm not really interested in that.
I must say I'm not usually interested in this type of stuff, but I do find myself watching the American news channels nearly every day because there's some really good discussions about it. And
also, I have found that of late people are they're either black or white. They're like, there's no discussion. It's either you agree with them or you don't agree with them, and if you don't agree with them, bye. It's like, that's not very adult, is it? I mean, there's nothing wrong with discussing it apart from being on YouTube, of course, but that aside, we're adults. We should be able to discuss something without somebody saying to you, do something or I'm going to ban you or unfriend you. It's just pathetic. It really is. Yeah,
basic human nature with a lot of people, isn't it? If you don't agree with them, well, fuck off.
Yeah.
You're either on my side of the table or you're out the door.
Well, this is what happens.
Yeah, I've unfriended 3, and I'll be quite honest with you, they've all come over from your friends list as recommendations, and because they've been your friends, I've accepted them. And I've only got one left at the moment. He's okay.
Yeah.
I won't name him. But the other 3, I've unfriended them because I didn't like what they were talking about.
Oh, I've done a few as well myself, Stephen. The fact that the majority of the ones that have gone have been people that have friended me via Thailand as a subject matter.
Yeah.
My people that I've unfriended have been a variety. I mean, they've been martial artists, Thailand related. Yeah. So I don't agree to. If you're going to have a discussion, there's no point in being rude. If you're going to tell me to fuck off or whatever, then fair enough, go. But there's no harm in having somebody like you and me. We've got different opinions.
Yeah,
we can chat about it in an adult manner.
Yeah, I enjoy people having opinions, even if it's totally opposite to what my opinion is. But I certainly wouldn't tell someone to hook off because it's against what I think. you know, they're right.
Mm. Yeah, but this is what's happening.
Talk about it. That's all the friends I have on my both Facebook pages. They're just ordinary, bog standard people. They're polite. They'll either agree with something I say or disagree.
Yeah.
And that's okay. It's fine with me. But they do it in a polite way. You know, they're not bombastic and down your throat and demanding that you change your attitude because, you know, which these other three did. I didn't like the topic they were posting. I didn't like the stuff they were sending me. I totally disagreed with it. So I just unfriended them. I wasn't quick enough, actually. One actually blocked me first.
Yeah, I know. It's sad,
but that's
isn't
fine. Just because
Bye-bye, Brian. Bye-bye.
I had the audacity to disagree with a comment he made on Facebook. So, boom, I was blocked.
Yeah, I know who you mean. I know who you mean.
Me doing it. I'm not bothered. I'm not going to lose any sleep.
Yeah.
No, I'm happy with the friends I've got on the list, and even if I get friend requests now, yeah, I've just got one off Andy678. Well, I know him. I've met him on here. I've spoke to him. He's okay, so I've accepted him.
Yeah.
But I just ignore a lot, and I do know a few of them from your channel, from Thailand and what have you, and I just don't want them. So
yeah. I got 1,275 friends on Facebook, but I reckon I could get rid of 500 of those.
I mean, so I am tempted to accept some pretty ladies in bikinis that pop up and make a friend's request. Oh, yeah. But I say, no, that's disrespectful towards Nook, so you've missed out. Yeah. Go on to Lloyd's page, he accepts them by the 1,000.
Yes, of course. No, Richard, 1,275, Richard. Facebook.
Right.
Yeah, Facebook for me originally was just for keeping in touch, but it has become a way of promoting products and services, and so it is a tool, but I'm becoming very aware that the Facebook environment can be very much badly used by people who want to attack you, because they have the ability, which I didn't realize, is to see your post if you're posting something on a so somebody can see it. So if I posted something and you're my friend on there, you can see it, but then some people on your friends list can see it as well, and I didn't realize that they could. And of course, this is where the problems come along, that I've posted something on Facebook and an undesirable has seen it, and they're now commenting on that, which is what came up the other day.
The thing is, if you scroll down your people you may know lists, right, and obviously you can see one mutual friend or two mutual friends, blah blah. So if you're tempted to click on the avatar or photograph to see what they're about, you're immediately on their open Facebook page, and you can read what they've just posted. You can post, even though they're not a friend of yours.
Yeah.
Their page is now open, and that's what's happening to you, and that's something that should be stopped.
Yes.
You know, if you're not a friend of that person, you should not be allowed to see their page, read their posts, or comment.
But also what's happening is people that I have blocked for being twats, they're commenting on somebody else's friend's page, who is my friend, allegedly.
Yeah.
And I can see what they're writing. I can see the person that I've already blocked. So I don't know how that works either.
I've never had that yet, but to be honest with you, it really wouldn't bother me. who commented, what they commented on. It's just all beneath me, you know. I've no interest, full stop. They can do, say, whatever they want. Not interested.
Bye-bye, Jackie. Have a nice dinner.
I thought she was coming on with the stuff.
No, she won't come on today. And also, who else went? Somebody else left just now. Brian. No, hello. Goodbye, Brian.
Maybe I'm boring them all.
Oh, no.
Out of existence.
Numbers are still the same, so you can't be. They've gone up and down.
I can see the comments on the TV screen. They only have to say, okay, Alfie, you've been on long enough. Give us a break. And I'll come off.
Okay, Alfie, you've been on long enough. Get out.
Right, I just thought there was a lot of people just like looking at my chest.
Well, yeah. I mean, it is very sexy, isn't it? A sexy chest.
Yeah.
That's decent.
I was told that the other day, actually.
Yeah.
Thankfully by a female.
Oi, kid, watch it. He says it makes a change from me moaning. That's
Yeah,
rude.
no.
Rude.
Oh, that was so rude.
I can read it.
Yeah. So rude.
Yeah, well, Kev's all right. He's a true Yorkshire man, isn't he? He says it's
Yeah. Oh, yep. Yep. Now, I'd take away for 5 weeks. Well, you should carry on and do a good thing. Bloody hell. Come on, Jackie. Stop it. It's bad for you.
Look, if you can get a takeaway, you can't get them here.
I haven't had a takeaway for, months.
Yeah. You know, I got screwed today. I did a bit of shopping as well. I had to go out. Yeah. I had to go out for all the materials I needed for this mosquito netting for the Laura Croft loft. The smell's okay. That's not been a problem up to now, but the flies are. There's zillions of them up there. So I said, I'll do a bit of shopping as well. So I stopped off at a couple of supermarkets. And I had a look in the freezers in this supermarket. I don't usually bother with. I just go to the tin goods section, the biscuits, and that's it. Anyway, they had these big boxes of pizzas, and I was fancying a pizza, and it was a margarita. That's a big, thick box, luxury pizza.
Yeah.
So I said, I'll have one of them for me tea tonight. So I get home, does the unpacking, leaves the pizza to slightly defrost as recommended. Open the box. There was all in it. There was only the pizza base. There was no topping.
Oh no!
You bastards! Why do you not just say on the box luxury pizza base?
Oh God!
So as that miffed, I threw it in the bloody bin. Yeah, I had cheese in. I had tomato paste in. I had fresh tomatoes in. I had smoked turkey. I had sardines in tomato sauce, so I could create a topping.
Yeah, you had a cardboard box for dinner.
Yeah, but it was the principle of the matter. Good job it was only 49 Egyptian. You're sick as a pig. Oh.
Never mind.
No. I really fancied a pizza. Really did.
I had the pizza on Monday. That was quite nice.
Yeah.
And I don't normally eat pizza because I don't really do all the the gluten, the wheat, and things like that in it. I don't really do that.
I ended up having beans on toast.
Oh, that's all right. That's quite nice.
Oh, I enjoyed it. I put some sultanas in with the beans.
Sultanas with beans?
Yeah, well, you get that little sweet bit.
Oh.
You know, as you eat. It's nice. I like it. I always put sultanas in with the rice when I have me chicken carne.
Well, I suppose it's good for your bowel.
Well, yeah.
Get your regular.
Oh, Yeah, there's no complaints though, especially with all this Schweppes pulp drinks I've been on for the last 6 weeks.
Kev, you know I don't have Domino's because I haven't got a bank balance that I can afford to pay out that much for it. So no. The answer is no. And pizza company in Thailand is bloody expensive for what you get. And I would never, well, I'd never volunteer to buy one, but I know we did have one. But 18-inch pizza for 450 baht. I mean, that's bloody expensive.
I think that's what Nook and I paid. Well, I paid. She just ate it at the pizza place behind the Avenue shopping mall. I did on that blog. It was a nice pizza. The base was a bit
they are nice. Yeah, they are nice. But
yeah.
hey, look, it's Rudy. Hello.
A message to you, Rudy.
Good evening. Rudy from the land of clogs.
Yeah. We had a fantastic pizza house here, you know, part of the chain.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic pizzas, really good. A massive big fresh salad bar and the stuffed crusts, blah, blah, everything you could get in a European country, they had it here. And then it just closed overnight 6 years ago.
Oh, shit.
There's a couple of good Egyptian ones doing very similar ones, and they're quite good quality, actually. No complaints. And we've still got a Kentucky Fried Chicken place, and of course McDonald's. And I'll say any day of the week that that McDonald's here are the tastiest I've ever had anywhere. They're really, really good quality.
Yeah, I remember your vlog on that was very interesting.
Yeah. Well, I only ever had one in Thailand. I fancied a cheeseburger the first time I went there. Oh, God, it was terrible. From a McDonald's.
I don't really eat McDonald's, but I will have KFC in Thailand.
Yeah. No, I've never tried the KFC here. To be honest with you, I've had about 6 reports of tourists getting food poisoning from it.
Oh, okay.
And so it's kept me away from the door. Although I do like that sort of chicken, you know, the wings and the legs and that.
Yeah.
So I just can't use a place if I've heard they've had a problem. You know, yeah, it's been over the period of 8 years or so, but all the same, you know, if it happens once, it's just a one-off, but not several times.
KFC, Karnak fried chicken.
Yeah.
What's that, Kev? Custard tarts in KFC? I didn't know that. Custard tarts.
I like custard tarts.
I like custard tarts. I didn't know KFC did it.
I don't like the desserts you get in McDonald's. They're too floury. Don't taste very nice.
Is that or ice cream?
You can get some really good quality ice cream here.
McDonald's ice cream, all right. I don't mind that.
Well, the Movenpick ice cream here in umpteen flavours is very similar to the Tom and Jerry's.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice stuff. So, but I don't eat a lot of ice cream. I've just gone off eating chocolates. I used to have a chocolate fest every now and again. Just gourd myself.
I like a twirl every so often.
Well, you can get all the Cadbury's and Mars goods here. I don't know how much a Mars bar is in the UK, but they're how much are they?
I don't know actually. Let's ask Gogo, shall we? Gogo, how much is a Mars bar? I don't know.
20, just under 50p here.
Oh, okay.
Mars bar.
Okay. Yeah, go. You're right, because it's all that horrible stuff that they keep on eating. It's like it's not good for you. Or Richard say it's Ben and Jerry, not Tom and Jerry. Not Tom and Jerry ice cream. It's Ben and Jerry.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Ben and Jerry.
And you like Tom and Jerry as well.
Oh yeah, I like Tom and Jerry.
No, you've not got much to choose from here on the food side, but I manage.
25 baht for a Mars bar. That's
Oh, they're
cheap.
slightly. Well, they're slightly cheaper here then, because it's just under. It's about 47 pence for a Mars bar here.
Was that 74p for a average size Mars bar original?
Well, this funny you should mention that, because I had one before, and when I unwrapped it, I'm going to go dark for a minute. When I unwrapped it, I thought, these look and feel a little bit smaller than I remember in the UK.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if the Mars bars have a weight on them. Let's have a look.
Oh, celebration size.
They're all in bleeding Arabic. Oh, 51 grams.
51 gram. Yeah. So that's 74p here.
Yeah. So that costs, like, as I say, roughly 47 pence.
Wow.
Now, these, why I've got the freezer door open, these are steak burgers.
Oh yeah.
Now, they're very thick, they're like half pounders, pure steak beef, absolutely gorgeous. The finest steak burger I've had in my existing. Beautiful. Very, very yummy. Even I can't eat two of those. So, yeah, we can get a bit of good stuff here and there, but luckily for me, I enjoy the stodge food that I was eating in the UK.
Have you finished all of your meat that you bought from Thailand? Have you finished all that yet?
Oh, God, yeah. I had my last steak 2 months ago.
That's a bugger, isn't it?
My grass-fed Australian sirloin.
I remember when you bought that, I'm thinking, wow.
372 baht.
Mm.
It was only about 12 ounce, I think, something like that.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, very yummy.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Because we haven't been back to replenish, have we? So it's like, shit.
Yeah. But I found some nice kofta here that's taken the place of the English sausage. They shot this sausage shaped and they're pure beef, but they don't have a skin on. But they make a very nice replacement for a sausage.
Yeah.
I do like my sausage on toast and beans and chips and mashed potatoes.
100% Australian Thai buffalo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, did you see that story that was in the news today? I think was a guy. He went to he was on holiday and he went to this restaurant. I think it was America, and it was a Gordon Ramsay place. Anyway, he sat down, looked at the menu, and saw there was a special offer on beef. So it was like a Wagyu, very high quality beef.
Yeah.
And it was 26 quid to buy it. Like, and he thought, wow, this is brilliant. Right, I'll have 12-ounce steak. You know, I can afford that. It cost me a lot of money, but it's a one-time purchase, and I'm going to really enjoy it. Anyway, the final thing happened. He got the bill, and it was 600 quid. Right? It wasn't £26 an ounce. It was no, it was an ounce, or with it? It was £26 an ounce, I think. So 8 ounces in a. Basically, he misread the price, and it was horrendous. It was 600 quid.
Well, I was thinking of bringing a couple of those back. It was in the Avenue shopping mall meat counter where I bought all my stuff to bring back.
Yeah.
And they were 1,600 baht each.
Wow.
There was around 12 to 14 ounce.
Yeah.
Because I'd heard a lot about that steak. And I thought, no, it just doesn't warrant the price. If it turns out to be naff, you know, what can you do? Make a stew with it.
You can't really take it back, can you?
No. So I'll give it a miss. But all the stuff's been okay that I've bought there and brought back. I keep it frozen while I'm staying there.
Unless, of course, you miss your flight, of course, then it's a little bit of a problem, isn't it?
That's a bit of a bitch, because I have to search out a hotel with a big freezer compartment in the fridge in the room. And luckily, Nook had a sizable freezer on hers, so she took a load of stuff back and brought it back when I was leaving.
Yeah.
But,
oh, dear.
As I've said, that will not happen again.
You reckon?
No, I do bloody reckon. If I have to go a day early, I'll make sure I'm at that airport.
You'll be camped out in the bloody airport.
Bloody well, yeah. Especially now they've got a smoking area outside. I'll just move in there and nod off on the bench.
Oh, God. Oh, that's so funny.
It's funny when you look back on it. I was very lucky that Katrina could sort me replacement ticket out so quickly, and Egypt was very good on the costing of it. It was virtually next to nothing.
Yeah, you were lucky.
But at the time, it was a big worry because it was money that was the worry for me, because I don't use any form of cards. And of course, at the end of the holiday, you know, you're tallying up. So I only had about 9,000 baht left. Luckily, Glyn changed me £80 sterling, I think it was. The £20 notes they wouldn't change for me. Then I borrowed 13,000 off Nook. Did a bit of begging on the street, which got me nothing. So, I got through it. And I'll say it's funny when you think back on it, but at the time it wasn't. You know, it was a bit of a worry.
Yeah,
I didn't know how much I was going to get fined at the airport. So, which was those are
the days, aren't they? Those are the days.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It'll be late next year, I think, for me. I want to see how everything pans out.
Be late for everybody, I think.
Yeah. Well, I'm certainly not going to travel anywhere that's got any form of restrictions on, or you need this certificate or you need that certificate. You know, I just can't be out.
I've done the preliminary for that, and it's a pain in the ass. It really is.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't get to do the actual application for it, but I did everything else. It's just having the right paperwork and filling in the right form, and then of course,
again, going back on to any inoculation that they do produce, it was hinted at on a travel program that you may find in 6 to 9 months' time, if you haven't got an inoculation certificate, a lot of countries won't let you in.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, which is understandable. You know, but you want to try get these sorts of things when you live in Egypt. You know,
it's not easy. Not easy at all.
Well, I believe you can get the fast track result here in Egypt now at the 3 major airports. Costs $30.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, say fast track is a word you just don't use in Egypt, or a term. No. So you could actually
moderately
lose your
slowly fast. Yes.
I would say the price is okay, $30. Katrina had to pay €200 both ends for her fast track test.
The problem is, Richard, you need to have a certificate before you get there. You can't have it because you have to actually have a permission to fly from the embassy in no country. You cannot leave. They want to see it when you book in. So if you haven't got this permission, you can't leave the UK.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, so all this palaver is understandable, and you've got to accept it. That's if you're sensible. That is.
Well, yeah. You either accept it or you don't go.
Yeah. But I just feel that it's just going to go on for month after month after month after month.
We've got Christmas yet.
Yeah, I just don't see any light at the end of the tunnel till at least the middle of next year.
Yeah, I think you're right. Just unless you've got loads of money, unless you're on the elite visa, and then you can go and do what you like.
Yeah. Well, that sounds, as I've said before, it sounds quite good, that.
I mean, we discussed that the other week, didn't we? It sounds a really reasonable price when you work it out over the 5-year period or 10-year period of the value of the visa. It actually works out pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty good.
Pretty good. I've got a jingle about that as well, haven't I? Pretty good.
Yeah, I thought I'd remind you.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Well, to be honest with you, sometime in the future, if I ever decide to sell one or both my properties here, I would get one of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because everything's sorted. You know, yeah, you still have to report every 90 days on your address. But the beauty of it is you're not restricted. You can travel wherever you want. You know, and a lot of expats moved out of Thailand because they put this law in that you weren't allowed to move from area to area. What's the point of living in a country if you can't travel? Well, that's been done away with now. So you can come and go as you please. You've got multiple entry and exit visa capacity on it. You know, you get 10% off McDonald's, which is, you know, in itself, it's worth having.
I mean, that's worth it, isn't it? Just for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, if you're doing a normal visa and you want to leave and you haven't got it on there, it's extra money to pay to come back in. So it could work out quite good value, I reckon.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, Brian. You're lurking. Why?
Yeah. I think it's your turn, Brian, to come on. I'm getting a sore throat. I might have to call it after that bloody Egyptian.
Have you seen the time, Alfie?
Yeah.
Time for a quick flash.
Yeah, Tempest Fugit.
Yeah, I know. I didn't realise.
Make it 5 minutes because I need another cup of tea because I've got a sore throat.
Yeah, have a quick slash.
Yeah. And my kettle's empty, so I'll have to boil it from dry.
Oh dear.
And it's a bloody long walk to the kitchen.
Keep your exercise.
Yeah. So I'll say ta-da, I'll cross over.
Yep. Get a quick slash and a cup of tea.
No, that was me running the kettle water, actually. It wasn't me having a quick slash.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah.
Just checking.
I used to have a stream like that 40 years ago, but not now.
No, I know the feeling.
It's more of a mundane drip now. Okay. I'll say ta-da and cross over.
Great talking to you.
Yep. Bye all.
Thank you. Brilliant. Okay, so get yourself ready. Anybody that want to play quick flash, hopefully then you'll get yourself all ready to play. Give you a few minutes to get yourself all sorted. Kev, you haven't bought it big yet. I thought you were going to buy me on Steam. You didn't do it. I'm still waiting. Mind you, I'm still waiting for the PS4.
Flipping heck, that's decent.
Don't forget that was donated by your lovely daughter, not you. So you have to do what she says, because she's in charge. And don't give me any bullshit excuse about PS5 not available yet. Where are the girls? Oh, we only got one girl, and Jackie's gone. She's having takeaway. Go still waiting for his PS4 as well. Oh, bloody hell. Kev, come on. Yeah, but you'll give me bullshit about you can't get a PS5. That's not my problem, is it? Come on. The reality is you reneged on on her deal. It wasn't your deal, it's her deal. She said. I love that girl. She's lovely. She's offered me a PS4. Oh, how lovely. And horrible daddy won't give it me. I am joking, of course. Right. Everybody, are you all ready to go? With Quiplash. Hello, Jason. Hello, Jason. You're still waiting for your coffee from the Macam. Yeah. Not to worry. Well, you need to buy her the required promised device, Kev. So, if you do that and don't give any bullshit example about, oh, well, I can't get a PS5. Keep your promise to a little girl. You're so cruel. Daddy Kev is so cruel. Never mind. Are we ready to go? 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go. Quiplash. Get your coat in there. There's Rudolph, Jason, Alfie Bob, York Snort. Go, Richard. One more spot. One more spot left. Who's missing? PMO. PMO, you playing today or what? One more spot. Come on. You can do it. We're going to play. Going to give it 10 seconds. 10. One more spot, Blackhead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Can't wait any longer. Let's play.
Theme song? Check. Schmitty? Check. Players?
Check.
My, what an attractive group. Oh, sorry, I was talking to my framed photo of the cast of Frasier.
Yeah.
This is round 1. You'll
Round
get
1.
2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go!
We've got one in the audience as well. Last one, who's that? Alfie
Let's
Bob.
take a look. First up, a good puck replacement if they run out of pucks in a game of hockey. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite.
Bruce. So rude. Oh, that had to be Kev, didn't it? Had to be Kev.
Next one. What really cracked the Liberty Bell? Time to vote. And next is the 7 deadly sins are lust, gluttony, greed, envy, pride, wrath, and sloth. The 8th deadly sin is... It's voting time.
Bing bong. Thank you.
And next, the best question to ask God when you meet him. Vote on your devices.
By the way, in case you were wondering, I don't actually play the PS4. Ah, Rudolph!
Next in line, a great name to have on a fake ID. It's voting time.
Okay, Kev. Cheers, buddy. Love you too. Whoa!
Next up, time to vote.
I like that. That's good. Oh, never mind. Well played.
Okay, next one. Little known fact, the scariest animal in the world is the blank cobra. It's voting time. That's all for round one. Here's the scoreboard.
Whoa! Look at that!
Time for
In the
round two.
lead.
Everything is worth 2 times as much as that silly round one.
Two more people. No, 3 more people. There's Alfie, there's Rudolph, and 10 seconds. One more, come on. 5, 4, 3. Oh, that was close.
Let's start this show. The first prompt is a bad thing to yell during church. Okay, pick your favorite.
Whoa, 3 each.
Coming up next, vote on your devices.
Oh my God! Oh, disgusting.
Next up, a good name for an elderly nudist colony. Time to vote. And next, a new ice cream flavor that no one would ever order. It's voting time.
Whoa! 10.
Next one, a surprising thing to hear in a nature documentary. Time to vote.
That's funny.
Next in line, a better name for dandruff. Vote on your devices.
Thank you.
Okay, next one. The best reason to go to Australia. Time to vote. Round two is no more. Let's see the damage.
Whoa! Kept in front.
And now round three, the last lash. Point values are tripled, and you'll all be answering the same prompt this time. Our prompt is an excuse to avoid riding the mechanical bull.
Oh, two of you.
Okay, in round 3, you get to
Oh,
award
dear.
3 votes. You can give them all to one answer or spread them out.
My answer was the
Let's
best.
see the final scoreboard.
Come on. Oh, kid. I was second. Well done, kid. You and me, number 1, number 2. Oh, yeah. Number 1, number 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was a fix. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. What do points make? They make prizes. That's right. Okay, guys. Hope you enjoyed that tonight. I did. It was really good. Thanks to Alfie for the long chat there. It was really interesting. Hope you lot have given it thumbs up. DLCs, they are the downloadable content DLC. Not to worry. Never mind. It was pretty good. I came in second. I really appreciate your time tonight. Thank you for watching, but it is time to say
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
that's it for today. Obviously, we'll be back here Wednesday next week, 1800 hours GMT.
And that's my cue to exit.
Thank you for playing the game. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for the chat. Keep it nice and clean. And of course, have a good week, everybody.
pretty tired. Think I'll go home now.
Thanks for watching. Cheers up. Really appreciate that. And have a really good day, a good night, whatever, and see you next time.
Hello, everybody. Good night. Love you, everybody. Good night, ka.
Harry, are we ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's do it. All hands, initiate shutdown sequence.
Now, come along, you two. Say goodbye to the fishes. Goodbye, Tish. Goodbye, Tosh. We have to stop now, but Andy Pandy's coming again soon. Goodbye, children.
Andy's waving goodbye. Goodbye.